and has attracted about 4,000 pre-orders. This unit retails at £1,200. It's not cheap, but it is seriously good for the money. So it comes in this box, which is very similar to the Chord DAC range. It's pretty unremarkable. It's packaged here. It will arrive to you safe, let's put it like that. But it comes with the Windows and Mac drivers. Comes with a 1 meter optical lead. It comes with your USB to micro USB lead. It's 1 meter as well. And you've got the Powerpack's UK branded battery charger. And of course you have the Hugo itself. Now the Hugo is pretty small. It will fit into most coat pockets. It is designed to be, it is a portable headphone amp and DAC. So it does fit the bill pretty well. It's quite small and it's very portable. But it's also a very, very powerful device itself. So it comes in this brushed aluminium. As you can see on the right, we've got a Mac here, and it pairs quite nicely with that. It looks like it's its brother. On top here, we've got the viewing glass, or the looking portal, or whatever you want to call it really, but you can see into the circuitry there. It's very handy because you need to navigate by the lights, which we'll come on to in a minute. You've also got the volume dial here. It does change colour, and we'll come on to that again in a little bit. Got the Chord logo and the Hugo branded. So let's move to the inputs and outputs here. So there's the 1/4 inch headphone output, the two 3.5mm headphone outputs, and they can be used consecutively. Because the Hugo does have an inbuilt battery supply, it will last about 12 hours, Chord say. But of course, if you're going to use all of these at the same time, or you're going to play HD tracks, it will bring that down a bit. So we've also got we've got 2 stereo RCA outputs. We've got the Sony Philips input. We've got the optical input. On the back, which I should have probably said before, you've got the 4 little rubber feet which stop it from slipping around the table when it is at home. On the other side, we've got the battery charger input here. You have a very, very tricky on and off switch. It is really tricky. You have to have a bit of a fingernail to get in there and turn it on and off. That's next to the USB or the HD USB input. And then next to that, we've got the standard definition USB input, which goes anything up to 48 kHz. So if you use this, if you use the standard definition, apparently you'll get more battery out of it, you'll get more usage, it's low power. So that's the reason for separating it from the high. Then next to that we've got this is an input selector switch. It doesn't light up or anything, it's just a switch. And then next to that switch you've got the crossfeed filter switch, which increases the stereo field, or it does something to the stereo image, which it kind of places it in a different way, but you have to hear it to see what you like. Now, as we mentioned, it is a brilliant little unit. It's quite small, so let's go and switch it on. So I'm just going to get my finger into this little tiny switch here, and just see. Does a little light dance for you, tells you it's happy. So we're into it now. So this switch here, it changes the input, and we can just move around that. And I don't know if you can see, if the camera's going to pick that up, but you can see that it's changing colour. It changes colour in accordance to the input that you select. And there's 5 inputs on this. The light, there's a light next to it as well, which does the same thing. It changes the crossfeed filter, and it goes from when it's off, you won't be able to see it, I don't think, but when it's off, it's, you know, there's no crossfeed on there. Then you've got we've got the red. When it goes to red, it's minimum, green medium, and blue is maximum. So you can cycle through there depending on what your taste is. You know, it's got all the bells and whistles on it. So yeah, what's the sound quality like? Well, it's brilliant. It's Chord quality. You wouldn't expect it from a tiny little device like that, but it's so powerful. It can power headphones, I would say, up to 500 ohms, and it does it really well. It does. It sounds great. It's quite a neutral sounding piece of equipment, but that's what it's there to do. And you can hook it into your Android device. You can hook it into your iPhone. You can hook it into your PC. This is almost the only thing that you may need. And it's very similar in quality to the recently released Chord Electronics QEX, which we just reviewed as 5-star Editor's Choice Award. And I'm expecting that this will come and get a similar reception from us. I really like it. Everyone else really likes it. There's 4,000 pre-orders, and I'm sure you'll be able to hear it yourself when you either get one home or go to your local hi-fi dealer. On the whole, great. So thanks for watching. This has been our first look at the Chord Electronics Hugo, and please like or subscribe. I'll post the link to our review when it's done.